Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We're also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we talk about who on the show are friends outside of the show. My name is Justine Mays. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Kathy Cool, Katie Joyce, and Matt Monica.
Hey gang, what's up?
Hello.
Hey-oh, so yeah, we're going to be talking today about friendships on and off the air. We'll get to that in just a little bit. But for right now, though, KK said there's something she wanted to talk about. What is that, KK?
So there's this new product out, and it's an Apple product. And I know we have very strong lines in our community of Apple versus Android.
I think all communities have that because you're either one or the other. Yeah.
And it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can tell me I'm wrong. Can you see that and how he's got that?
Yeah.
Is it like a crossbody thing?
It looks like a sock that they split at the top.
Hey now.
And you just drop your iPhone.
Wait, this is a real product?
Oh, yeah.
It's not just a real product.
$1 million.
I know, right? It's a singular 3D knitted construction.
Why would someone buy
designed
that?
to fit any iPhone. I had knee socks growing up as a kid that looked just like this.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we could market that and tell people that we 3D knitted.
I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, they're probably looking at it and they're like, this is such a stupid idea, but we're going to make, 500 million off of it in the first year. And they're like, why not? Let's do it.
There are people that will buy it.
I know.
And they are the same people that pay secondary.
Yeah.
The
Kardashians.
Justine,
The Kardashians
that's
will
the
have
answer
these.
right there.
Yeah.
Well,
the short version is $149.95.
I'm sorry, what?
The
Why is that
long
easier than just putting your phone in your
wrap
pocket?
version is
and
$229.
what is it made out of again?
Lycra spandex.
So what's short and what's long?
Hey now!
Because
You're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
somebody is going to get offended. Like, what if you bought somebody the short and they're like, no, I'm a long?
Isn't that what we all hope to get?
Does it walk to a boat? Can you tie it in a knot? Can you tie it in a boat?
Jeez.
I don't.
Well,
I
they
just
were
don't
talking
understand.
about
It just carries a phone. That's all it's supposed to carry. I
It
don't.
carries just the phone.
I don't understand why this is
And it
more
doesn't
convenient.
even, it looks so stupid.
And that it's put out from Apple.
Right.
Yes, they partnered with Issey Miyake Design Company.
Well, there you go. There you go.
So I've heard like the new iPhone line that came out, there was one called the iPhone Air, right? And everybody said like it's going to have crappy battery life and all this kind of stuff, but people buy it as a showpiece, essentially, right? And so they're just basically using technology as a showpiece. And so this is just furthering that thought of like, okay, you're going to show this thing off even more because
Okay.
it's hanging.
So
between
that's
your
you're
legs or
thinking
whatever.
it's just a status symbol. It's like I got an iPhone.
Yep.
You want people to know because you got the little iPhone accessory.
Why couldn't they just like partner with like Prada or Gucci, like something to at least like
Well,
make what could
Justify the
arg-
dollar amount.
well, didn't they say it's a known Japanese? I mean, was it like
Maybe
a
it's
billion
just that we
people
don't know the
you're marketing
brand.
to now? I mean, yeah, it's not a bad thing.
I could sell an
Yes.
iPhone Pocket.
Okay, for those listening at home, she's got a white crew sock. Appears to be off-brand Adidas in styling.
And now I'm showing
not too
off
big,
my
not too small
phone.
either. Right? Yeah, so just the right size.
It's got to go around your neck though, right? How does that go around your neck? That's just putting your phone in a sock at this point.
Well, isn't that what these people are doing?
Hers is the wristlet version.
Mine is,
Okay,
yeah,
fair
I
enough.
just make a slice at the heel,
Had a slit in the heel, and you've got the wristlet.
and I've got the wristlet.
Yeah, there we go.
What
I saw an Instagram video making fun of this. I didn't realize that it was an actual Apple product.
It's an actual product.
what is the actual retail price?
She said
The short sock
149.
was $150,
Yeah.
and the long sock, which we all want,
Sure.
Sorry, I didn't hear the prices because I got stuck on short and long.
Yeah,
Was
I heard it's how you use it.
$229.
Not a long one.
229.
$229.
Don't you think it's just a matter of getting it into the hands of one of the Kardashians and then just sell it to their clown audience?
Maybe maybe they'll put hair on it too.
Yeah,
There you go.
you could even get pubes on it.
That's
And
extra.
nipples. Don't
That,
forget
that
the
one's
fake
$2.99. If you get the
nipples and pubes on
Nipples and
the
pubes.
phone carrier.
So this might
That's
be
the extra long has nipples and pubes.
There you go.
this could be a new way for the guy in Key West who wears the Crown Royal bag on his junk
That's true. See?
to get like a fresh
Easy.
outfit. They
Yeah.
come in like 8 colors.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
And Steve, didn't you say you wanted to someday be the guy?
That's eventually my career move. Is I'm just going to be the Crown Royal bag guy. So yeah. So maybe I'll be the iPhone.
You're a
side
fan
guy.
of iPhones.
I am a fan of iPhones. Yes. Yeah.
But also, he's a man, so his clothing has pockets. So I'm not sure why he
Right.
would need this
right. I
product.
will. Yeah. I don't know why it's better. I mean, I carry my phone a lot of times, or I put it in my pocket. I never felt like, man, I wish I had something that could hold this thing. I've never once have I thought that. Never. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
Fashion statement.
I
And there
mean,
are
for
multiple
everybody for
colors,
Christmas,
too.
you
There are
know,
multiple
get out
colors
there.
I saw in that picture, right? So
yeah. So
I just,
I'm telling you, Kardashians is the key. McNew will have one then. Soon as Kardashians get one, boom, McNew's got one. Oh my God, look what I got. Yeah, it's happening. It's happening.
Don't tell McNew about this and let's see what happens.
If somebody will send it to her, she'll just bitch about it on the air, and she gets shit mailed to her all the time. So it'll get mailed to her. So yeah.
If
it'll
the
be fun.
legend were still around, he'd be the first one to
Oh,
order it. and
for
send it
sure.
to her.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, on that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Kathy with our great small talk today.
Yeah, they're always quality. I'm going to open up some Yellowstone.
Okay. Okay. Solid. Solid. Could be enough to win, depending on how luck falls for you today. Justine's next.
I have a new bottle, but it's a baby bottle.
Oh, it's so cute.
Isn't it adorable? I am a sucker for anything peach flavored or anything that comes in tiny bottles.
She wants the small iPhone sock. That's what she's saying. If anybody's mailing stuff to Justine, she wants the
is
small
okay
iPhone
with the
sock.
small ones. Got it.
Yeah.
No, does it come in Android? I don't do iPhones. This is from Journeyman Distillery, and this is their Silver Cross whiskey.
Okay. I don't even know how to score that. I'm not exactly sure. Katie, we're going to have to go to the judge here. Katie, what do you think? I mean, that was...
I didn't expect to win anything with that.
That was kind of really adorable.
Right.
It was so precious.
It's like a cork pop on helium.
Yeah.
I think because of the cuteness factor, that should be the lead right now.
Okay, all right. Well, there you go. We threw it to a judge. We have to accept the verdict there. So
I will
KK,
accept the verdict.
All right.
Matt,
all right.
I've been knocked out of the running.
Matt, you're next. Justine has the lead for one of our more odd cork pops in the history of the show.
Well, I'm going large because she went small. So, Bardstown. Speaking of friends, right? Spend some time with who I think are now some friends. Picked up this bottle at Bardstown called Hayride.
Hayride. Okay. That was really nice. That was really nice. But I think based on the judge's ruling, there's like legal precedent now. I think we're going to hold Justine as the lead. I think I'm going to cite the ruling of the judge there and be like, I think, well, yours was a classic cork pop, pretty darn nice. I would say you would have KK beat if we didn't have the Justine weird one there. So
Yeah, I think it would take something of also specialness, like a canon at this point. To be
right. Yeah, a classic one could win, but it's really got to be a canon. Your guys were solid efforts, but not the loudest we heard. So I don't expect much here. Penelope, I got the cigar blend from this year. So let's see what we got here. Basie, but that's not going to be enough. That's not going to be enough. Katie, you're last but not least. Justine has the lead. What do you got?
I've got some Rye 3 from their cigar series.
Okay.
Nada.
Still a nice one, but not enough to knock Justine off there. So Justine, you win. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
A dainty cheers.
Dainty.
Kinky up.
Yes.
Pinky up. All right. We'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking about friends. Who's friends on the show? You don't know. So maybe we'll all fight and bicker when we take a break. So we'll see. We'll talk about friends and just. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show. All right. Grab one of those. Oh, boy. Oh, God. This George T. Stagg we just throwing around here at the ABV Barrel Shop. You're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back. Today on the show, we are talking about who is friends on the air and off the air.
Yes, we are. Who would like to say, whether it's themselves that they're friends with someone else, or they want to point out, hey, I know that these two people are good friends off the air.
This is our opportunity to say we're all forced to be here. None of us are actually friends with Steve. We're here under duress.
That's going to wrap this one up, as we always do.
I like this topic. It's been fun kind of reflecting back on the friends that I have made specifically just through this show, even. I have lots of friends that I've made through the ABV network in its totality. But even just through this show and in the sparks of conversation it creates from those who message me about the shows. Some of them are funny. They'll message me and I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. That obviously was show 5 of the evening. I will go listen to that. But even just I think it's made some of the friendships closer as well. And even thinking like I've had events that were not whiskey related at all that I've had people from the show attend and I'm invited to. Both Kathy and Steve were at my investiture party. And so I'm really grateful for, I think I have many friends from this show in varying levels. I'm not going to try to name everyone because I will certainly forget someone and then wake up at midnight like, oh my God, I didn't message them. But there's surprising moments as well. Even when I got married, I got some very thoughtful gift from Jeff and Drizzy. And so he's just a very thoughtful person in general anyway.
Yes.
And so I've always had really good luck with the whiskey world and making friends through Instagram and online connections through that. The ABV network certainly has been a big part of that, but even just through this show, it's been great. I feel like I make some kind of friendship with everyone I podcast with. Hopefully others don't say they leave and they hate me, but I feel like I've made friends.
Right. Right.
That was my little speech then.
That's without naming anybody or anything. So
She named us.
I did.
And Jeff and Drizzy.
And Jeff and Drizzy. Jeff and Drizzy got a shout out.
Yeah.
Jeff got the shout out. Okay. Who else? Who else is friends on the show? We're talking about our guest hosts, our hosts.
Is there anybody that's not?
Well, loosely defined, yes, everyone is friends, I would say. If you see them and stuff like that. Is there anybody, Kathy, you would that you would seek out and plan a trip to Louisville with? Be like, hey, I'm going to Louisville. You want to go? That's a friend that goes beyond just, hey, Akeley's doing an event. I'm going. They're going. I look forward to seeing them because we're friends. Yeah.
I see.
I think
I've had dinner.
It's a little bit different. It's a little different, right?
I've had dinner with Katie in Louisville when we were mutually there.
We have had dinner together.
Okay. Dinner together. That's a step. That's a step.
We should have dinner more often. We both live in the same general area because sometimes we podcast with people who live in totally different parts of the country.
Right.
It's true.
But I think I've been impressed, Steve, that your friendship that you have with Royce and Becca as well. That's always, you can tell the way that you all can joke around as well, like in person and off the air because of the friendship that you have. I think that's a really good one that I like.
It is pretty cool. And it's, I guess I've seen it happen in my real life too, where I've been friends with the female and the male, before they were together, and then they get together and then they got married. So my buddy Charlie and his wife Sue, I went to grade school all the way with Sue, and then I met Charlie in high school, and they started dating in high school and they're married now. So that's an example of that type of situation. But with Royce and Becca, they weren't together at all and I was both, good friends with both of them. So Becca and I spent a lot of time, working on like a book about her and stuff. We need to revisit that at some point. It's pretty funny stuff about her life. So we went down that path. And I've been close to Royce too, very close to him since I met him, and we both helped one another, I think, a great deal. So that's been cool. Now that they're together, it's awesome. So yeah, I'm trying to spend even more time in Kentucky, and that usually means staying with the Neelys, which is cool. So I like that. So yeah, very close friends with the Neelys for sure. And I look forward to a time when I can go down to Key West and hang out there at their place. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Wait, and the address is?
I don't actually know it. They haven't told me that. I'd give it to you, but I don't know it myself. I
Please don't. They will kill me.
I might have it. I do think I do, because Royce sent me his photo of his driver's license, because he's a Florida resident now. So he sent me just to prove that he's a Florida resident. So I've got the address from there. So yeah, we can crash it sometime for sure.
But one of these days, we're gonna actually follow through and have you and Amy down to the lake.
Yeah. He got invited. Like the Monicas and I started becoming pretty good friends, and then he invited me down. Then I think he got second thought. Second thoughts. He was like, "That's a whole weekend. I don't know if I have that much material to hang out with Akeley." So
I don't want to
like,
commit to friendship with this guy. I don't know. No, but I think it's cool. I mean, like, so obviously you and Amy, and it's really cool to. I don't know. I'll just say it's sometimes harder as an adult to make friends and to get into that,
yes.
right? And so the shop has opened.
That's been a gift for sure.
Quite a bit for us, and
I'm
also thinking, you and Amy. I think Darren. So like Darren, there was one day I saw him at there was a burger joint that we happened to be at together, and he was going to go sit at a table by himself. I'm like, come here, sit down.
Right.
Let's eat, right? And so we ate lunch together and stuff like that. So that was kind of cool. And then like Dave and Pam Hoyle, we really enjoy just hanging out and talking to them and getting to know them a lot. And then
they're
I'd
fun.
say Wayne.
Wayne. Everybody's got to like Wayne. I mean, the hardest working man in Bourbon who doesn't get paid.
Yep.
He's a volunteer in everything he does. So he's just a great dude.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Bourbon has given me a second life, really. I feel like, I don't know, my friends all got places at the lake, and I don't have a place at the lake, and they all started going there, and then guess what happens when they all have a place at the lake? Well, they all hang out, but I'm not there, so I'm kind of left out, and then it gets kind of awkward, because then when they come up here, they're like, I guess they kind of forget about me because I don't have the lake place. And then I started doing more Bourbon stuff. So I'm like, my friend group that I had back to grade school, high school, all that, I don't dislike those guys. I just don't hardly ever see them anymore. It's almost at this point a little awkward. There's been a couple weddings recently I've been going to, and I sit with those guys and I like them. But my friends are the people here are the ABV network people and the crew club members and stuff like that. I mean, and I'm lucky here. This is kind of like A-list group of friends. Justine May's absolutely one of my best friends in the whole world, for sure. We talk a lot. She's a great friend. She helps me out a lot. So yeah, just a wonderful person. KK, unbelievable friend. I mean, it just felt like I knew her my whole life when I met her. It's a weird thing. So yeah, and she's a great person. And Katie, I always feel a bond with Katie. I think she's one of the truest heart people in the world. I think she has a very true, kind heart. That's probably what makes her good at her advocation. The fact that she's deep in her soul, she's a very good person. And then the Monicas, class acts. I mean, they're good people, good family people. They were raised how I was. I can tell. I mean, it's a family first type of atmosphere, and that's what we always had with my family. Even with our daughter, that's kind of how we raised her. She went everywhere with us. So we go to, I do volunteer things and stuff like that, boards things, and then I would always be like, hey, I got to bring my daughter. And she'd be the only kid in all these things we went to, all these formal meetings, or dances, black tie dances and stuff like that. I'd be like, hey, I got to bring my kid. She goes to the stuff with me. So
that's huge. That's how I was raised too. I always went with my parents, or if my mom was on a board, I'd go with her. Even like when I'd be just coloring my picture with my crayons at a board meeting, like that young. That's probably why I'm on so many volunteer boards now. She set me up.
She set you up. Yeah. So that's a cool thing. Yeah. So the kid was always by my side with that kind of stuff, which is cool. And she was always good too. When you're just used to that stuff, people always say, hey, she's great. She doesn't act like a 4-year-old or 5-year-old or whatever she was at the time. She was a good kid.
I'm curious, what is the tipping point when you become from acquaintance or move from acquaintance to friend, right? Or like from co-host to friend?
Yeah.
I'm curious what everybody's experience is around that. Like what, or is it that, or does it just kind of slowly kind of?
I think it slowly happens because, we do events and where you get together casually outside of this. And then, I don't know, to me, the next step of friendship is doing things together that have nothing to do with ABV Network and stuff like that. And the trip we just went on with the group that, again, that wasn't an ABV Network thing, really. I mean, it was just a group of friends that went and we just had a good time in Louisville. So that whole group was, Tim and Wayne and you and Linda and me and that's a shot. Shot's like the quirky one, but yeah, he's a good guy for sure. But
Quirky for sure.
Quirky for sure, but he's good. He can you can laugh with him or laugh at him, and he's as long as you're laughing, he's enjoying it. So that's why Shot's a good guy to have around. So, but yeah, who else anyway? We haven't mentioned McNew, and we're certainly all good friends with McNew. She's a character.
Who is she not friends with?
This is true. McNew, she's got, what I want. I'm an introvert by nature, and so I don't have this, or at least I never feel like this. People are drawn to McNew, and I think it's for a lot of different reasons. Obviously, a very beautiful woman. People are drawn to that. She's funny. She does outlandish things. There's a lot going on for McNew, why all eyes seem to be on her at any given time. And that's where she relishes that, though. Like I would probably wilt under that because I am an introvert. So I would think, man, I wish I could be like McNew. But then if all of a sudden that happens to me, I'd be like, oh, I can't handle all these people looking to me. So
well, and the thing about McNew too is she is unapologetic,
right?
For the way that she is.
Yeah,
she is who she is, and
it's a take it or leave it. And
she doesn't give a fuck.
Questions.
Yeah, don't
right.
care.
Right. She can get away with stuff I can't even imagine if I did what the reaction of the group would be. Like we go on the rum cruise and she's leaning over the bus or over the boat, just vomiting away. And then she's, as soon as that's over with, she's getting more drinks, just going back to the bar. Well, she's empty. She's on empty now. Why not? And, it's just, I feel like if I was doing that, everybody would be like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
It would be a different situation.
Yes. But with McNew, they're like, oh, it's cute. It's funny. It's McNew.
It's McNew.
Yeah. People running over to hold her hair for her and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah. So
she does have like a crew of.
Oh yeah, Katie's in that crew though.
Yeah,
when McNew needs to be taken care of, Katie's one of them. Katie's one of the assistants.
I have stood there holding her upright before.
Oh yeah,
I've done that as well.
Yeah. So that's. Yeah, she needs handlers at some point. Well, I mean, when you drink that much, and McNew doesn't have like, all right, I'm going to pace myself. I'm just going to ease into this. It's go time. So it's like hitting a rocket launch. Yeah, that's what when she starts drinking, and there's full throttle. So, but and then there's so many good friends. Like, who doesn't like to go to Louisville and see the Robinsons? I mean, they're just. Salt of the earth people. So we love seeing them, of course, always. And just all of our friends that are at those type of things. I mean, that's what's cool about doing what we're doing. All brought together by whiskey, but have so much
all
more
brought
coming
together
up.
by you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I think that's a great talent you have as well, Steve, is getting good people together and that you recognize in people what others like to be around as well. And I think you're also good at putting people together who will get along and have connections. I think not everyone can do that. That's a real talent.
Thank you. I very much appreciate that. I feel lucky. And maybe that is a talent. I don't know. I just even we did this big event at the shop on Friday night, and it was 80 people. It was 40 on each side. We had to switch, and man, there's all kinds of stuff to do. Well, I look over all the customers. All the customers are jumping in. They're helping us out. They're getting no one's like, when the hell is this thing going to get started? I mean, come on, man. Everyone just jumps in and starts loading the dishwasher and all this. I'm like, holy shit. How great is this? Just good people.
And what I like about your style, Steve, is, and I think Darren's the same way. And I think that's just what you've instilled in that group is, there's always drama somewhere, right? And you can always go seek and find it if you want it. But you don't push it. right? You quell that and just say like, we're not going to get into that silliness, right? And I just appreciate that you kind of have that impartiality of,
Thank you again. That's cool. I do like all different types of people. I'm not a person who just likes everybody to be alike or have the same opinion. Or I like different person. That's why this show is so important to mix people up, because I don't feel like if we had just a set group of 5 that came on every day, it was the Bourbon Daily, I think the show would be pretty monotonous. But the fact that we've got different, you tune in today and it's going to be a different crew of 5 tomorrow, and the next day it might be a totally different crew than that. I think that's what keeps the show fresh.
That's the first thing I do when I get my show notes is, who am I podcasting with?
Right.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. I'm just excited.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
When
I'm like, I haven't seen you in a while. This will be fun. Or I think the last time I podcasted with Matt, I got really ripping drunk.
Yes.
I know. I do the same thing when he asks me if I'm free and I can podcast, and I'll say yep. And then I'll give it like a day or so, and then I'll go out to the calendar to like see who he's added.
Oh yeah. I usually I've got a calendar that I have. It's always a mess, but the one thing I do, and again, those are often penciled in. I'll be like, because I like to think about who goes together and stuff like that. And a lot of times if you're looking at that, you'll see before they've even been asked. And then every once in a while I'll forget, and I'll just assume that they're on there and I've asked them already, and then I just send them show notes and like, what the fuck am I doing this show? It happens. What are you going to do, right? So
I wouldn't want to spend any of my time, talking about large and small socks with anybody but all of them.
Kathy, is there any part of you that's envious that you didn't come up with this? Because they're going to make a mint off this. I'm telling you, as dumb as that sounds, they're going to make crazy money. And don't you wish you would have sent to Apple a thing and been like, hey, this may look like a sock to you, but I think this could be really cool to carry an iPhone.
No. There's not a little tiny bit of me that thinks, gosh, I wish I would have thought of taking one of my, childhood school socks and
using that and being like, look at what I got.
Turning it into an iPhone case and making it $229.
Okay. Would you feel bad about that if you were doing that?
It just doesn't. I'm not an entrepreneur.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not.
That's like a licensing deal, though. So you wouldn't really be the entrepreneur. You just license it to Apple or whoever their partner is to make this stuff.
They just pay you for your thought.
Yeah.
You need to get on it quickly, Steve, and put an ABV logo on one and start selling it in the shop.
And start selling it. Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
You never know. You can get a lot of bourbon people to start.
Oh, yes.
So ridiculous.
Look like idiots. We'll all look like idiots.
Wearing that. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Here's my thing. If I see someone wearing one of those and they're one of my whiskey friends, I'm going to sit you down.
Do you think we'll see one of these? This is going to be interesting. Do we think we will see one in St. Louis, Missouri?
Like in real life?
Like in real life. And I don't go to the trendy clubs or anything like that. So I'm just... I'm going to the grocery store, to the barrel shop, and not a whole lot of other places, a couple restaurants.
I might just do it just to see what KK does.
I don't think we're going to see one. Now, if I lived in LA, sure, they'll probably be all over out there. But
what a waste of your disposable income.
Well, this is true. They should buy
bottles from the grocery. What bottle of bourbon you could buy for that?
Exactly.
Now, if they had made a sock for a bottle of bourbon, so let's do this. Let's get the same concept.
Okay, but it holds a bottle
right around your neck. You don't have to do crossbody because you want the bottle right there. Drop your bottle of bourbon in it. Maybe you could have
a copper straw to just
or it could have like a little cup holder on the side for your Glencairn.
Oh man.
Okay, so what's the next event that you can make a prototype of this for?
Bourbon Palooza.
At Bourbon Palooza, can we get a prototype of the tube sock?
Kathy, we need to get a bunch of your old socks.
Bottle holder.
Your mom probably still has them. How moms have everything. I never
She
threw
really
that away.
does have a lot of shit in that house.
Right, the socks might be there.
And it's not even the house I grew up in.
I want one of the like
Socks.
those toe socks.
Oh,
No.
I always hated those.
I had a
The
pair.
ones with
They
the
were the
toes
most
I had
uncomfortable
multiple
thing on the
pair.
planet.
Oh, toe socks. Ew.
I hated those. Yeah.
And so you get like and like anymore, I could not be like bent over trying to get a sock on that long to line up every toe.
Right.
Like it is hard.
would
Like
tap
I
out.
get pissed off enough with my shoes that I actually have to tie if they're not ones I just slip in. Like my laziness level would never these days allow me to do
No.
that.
What, did you like wearing those, Justine, or did it feel weird?
No, I had one pair. I got one pair just to try, and I hated it. It was
Okay.
uncomfortable.
It seems
It
like it would be
sounds
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
It does. Yeah. Their little toes are all in there. And taking them off, I mean, I assume you got to turn them inside out, and then you got to turn the right side in then and poke all the toes through. I would think. I would think it's just be that's got to be the most labor-intensive socks you can wear.
It just sounds like there would be more stuff left in that sock.
Stuff, yeah. Stuff.
Like
toe jam.
Toe jam.
Dead skin, toe jam. Yeah.
Toe
Hangnails.
cuticles.
Cuticles.
Okay, that's enough.
All right. Well,
Lotion.
We
I don't
got
know.
way off topic.
toe lotion.
I was gonna say lotion. Gotta
All
go.
right, well, we're going to wrap this one up, as we always do, because we're just friends talking. See, that's the thing. It's just
Yeah,
friends talking.
these shows will end up being like 3 hours long if we don't like
Yeah,
keep it
well.
reeled in.
I know.
Had this been show 5 of the night, I believe this conversation would have gone a lot differently.
Okay.
That
We're
topic
talking about
would have been
KK's new OnlyFans page with her toe sock bourbon holders.
Oh,
yeah. That topic would have been really, really good.
I think
for
we would have
limited-
learned who's not friends.
mhm.
Maybe in a couple weeks,
Okay.
run the show through again as a topic. Put it
Okay.
at the end of the night,
on a
and-
mail it in episode.
and the same
Telling you
group
that.
of people, and
Okay.
see how it goes.
I've always hated you.
I think
By that time, I'll
I
have
want
ordered
to
my-
have Steve Akeley killed.
Yeah. Your dream is to have me killed. So, yeah, we think we know how you feel. So, if she could just hit the lottery.
On Steve
I
Akeley.
tell you what, if she hits the lottery, I'm hiring security or going underground or something. Witness protection. I don't know. I got to get the hell out of town. I know that.
You'll have to shave your beard. You'll have
Yeah,
to go
yeah.
back to what do you
Corporate
call it?
Steve.
Corporate Steve.
I'll
Yeah.
go back to corporate Steve. Then I can still live my life, I guess. So,
It'd be like witness protection.
yeah, exactly. So, all right. On that note, we're going to wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Matt, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me at my website, sabertoothcyber.com.
All right. Next up is Katie.
You can find me over on Instagram at KatieProof.
All right. KK.
You can find me on Instagram at KK Cask Strength.
Justine.
You can find me on Instagram at JA_Maze.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. Check it out. All of our content is out there. Also, come by and see us at the ABV Barrel Shop. We're always getting cool things in. We've got some awesome events. So please come by and check us out at abvbarrelshop.com online, and you'll know what we have going on. Justine, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would just like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. That helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. Also, if you like what we're doing, please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
All right, great job today, gang. For our audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri, or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.